Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. So the Halloween celebration is here, and we have got some content. So we have the next movie, Dragon Ball Story Event. Gonna be interesting to see. We've teared through a lot of these movies now. All of the Broly movies are done, the Bojack movie, now the SLUG movie, Turles movie. Oh wait, you know what they haven't done yet? Oh yeah, they never did do Gogeta and Janemba Fusion Reborn. That hasn't been turned into a Dragon Ball story quite yet. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Lord Slug Dragon Ball story. There's a couple of new things in here. This is one of those things that's like, you know, for like a fresh player or something like that, it's good to get these kind of like revamped. But obviously, you know, a couple of these free-to-play characters are many years old at this point. So here's the Lord Slug Dragon Ball story. We have the Kid Gohan free-to-play character, the Tech Slug, and then the STR Kaioken Goku. Kaioken Goku and Lord Slug easy-a'd, what, 4 years ago? So they're just worthless at this point. Still to this day, too, I'm hesitant. Super Easy A's, they said, were for LRs and Dokkan Fest exclusives. So until the day comes where they give an Easy A to, like, a Super Easy A to one of those that are not an LR or Dokkan Fest exclusive, I'm just going to assume they're not going to do that. But Kid Gohan now gets his Awakening. So this Awakening medal is new. Everything else in here was already here. So we have the 3 free-to-play characters. There is a new support memory, of course, which we'll make sure to grab. And then, of course, there's the Awakening for the Kid Gohan. And it's the Namekian category. Namekian, huh? Lord Slug does essentially lead the Namekian category. Because demonic power, every single Namekian character is on that. In terms of the missions we have to do, so yeah, I'm not going to worry about building a team, you know, for full drop rate bonuses. I'm just going to worry about getting these done. So we need to clear Stage 1 with a Space Traveling Warrior category character, Stage 2 with a Dragon Ball Seeker category character, Stage 3 with an Earthbred Fighter character, Stage 4 with a Bond of Parent and Child character, Stage 5 with a Namekian character, and Stage 6 with a Bond of Friendship character. Literally, it's just bring Slug and bring Goku, and we have every single one of these up. Okay, so that's good, that's good, that's good. Here's all the rest of the missions. Here's the new support memory, too, which does seem decent. All allies, 15% attack units for 2 turns when HP is 50% or less, with an Entrusted Will category ally in the team. And then the last thing I want to take a look at here is the Gohan. What medals? Just 20 of these Kid Gohan medals to awaken him. Okay, sure. So I guess what I'll do, let me just quickly build a team that will go ahead and satisfy the conditions for all these missions. And we'll go ahead and take the Dragon Ball story event down. And I'll get Kid Gohan and begin grinding him up. Alright guys, we can jump in with this lineup right here. This will be fine to go ahead and clear through these missions. So I always do enjoy these Dragon Ball story events coming out and stuff like that. And seeing a lot of good animations that have now been added, you know, to not only some of these story events, but also just characters from the movie and stuff like that, right? So in terms of good animations from this movie, we basically only have, by the way, this Dokkan Fest Lord Slug, his banner unit, and then basically like the new support memory. There wasn't previous, you know, prior to this, we didn't have better sort of like animations. So like I always do enjoy kind of seeing again like some of these, you know, like the little movies that they play during these events are cool. I still to this day though, they aren't really adding to them, huh? Which it's like, what is a good example of one that they could have? Oh, Broly, the Broly stuff, easy. So like, you know, we have the Broly Dragon Ball story event, the Legendary Super Saiyan Broly 1, which covers movie 8 and movie 10. Those are, you know, Broly's first 2 movies. Think about, like, you know, Broly's transformation, or, you know, him killing Paragus, or the intro, like the LR Broly's intro, right? Like, some of those animations they could have added to the Dragon Ball story, I think, to make it maybe a little bit more fun to play. It does feel like a lot of players probably do play these events without ever having the scenario on, though. I guess that's kind of one big thing. Not everyone is a crazy person like me, who, like, the first time we beat events will go through it with the actual, like, scenario on. Like, a lot of people back in the day didn't even realize that the Cell Max event actually had... Yeah, by the way, that guy, I don't know what his name is, but he does not... that's actually a character I don't know his name. He actually doesn't have... He didn't get a character here. I'm not really too sure why he wasn't included in the banner unit. I feel like they probably should have did that. Or at least made him... Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, cool. The only thing about the little movies, though, I guess, is like when they play them in these events, it doesn't have the OST, which the OST definitely does. Like, I think Dokkan does a pretty good job with a lot of these OSTs, really, really vibing super well. Like with like, think of the LR Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta that fight Metal Cooler. Like, that OST just meshes with it so good. All right, so there's a couple of copies of the Kid Gohan. Sure. All right, move on to the second stage. But I wish that we could see them add some of these movies back in, or maybe even, I mean, I don't know. I would say let the movies play, even if people aren't playing it with the scenario on. But I guess that would be pretty annoying. You know what they probably should do? The easy solution is, well, people probably would even hate this, but the first time you go through an event, make it to where you can't turn the scenario off. But again, a lot of people would hate that. And I am definitely on board with more options is a good thing for this game, right? Like, okay, so remember how we used to have the active skill skip and the intro skip? They were two separate buttons, and then they just consolidated it, and they made it, 3 different things have the one skip button, which is active skills, intros, and now standbys as well. I don't... Like, even though it's not the biggest deal in the world, it still probably would be better if, like, active skills, standbys, and intros just all had separate skips. Giving options to the player is never going to be a bad thing, right? So, I would be in favor, I guess, of more options, which would kill that idea, but whatever. I mean, maybe that's one reason why they don't go, like, oh, okay, let's add, 1 million of these movies to these events, because... I'm the only insane person that still does it. Yeah, Piccolo, of course, destroys these dudes. Like, it's Piccolo and Vegeta. Typically, like Vegeta takes over the Piccolo role. Like, once Vegeta becomes a Z fighter, he kind of takes over Piccolo's like role. Like, Piccolo's role in these early movies is exactly as we're seeing it, right? Where he like destroys the henchman of the movie boss, and then the movie boss obliterates Piccolo, and then typically Goku shows up and wraps shit up. By the way, that's why. So for the layout here, I needed to get a Lord Slug layout. Of course, had to be ready to go. So we've got Lord Slug on there, and then Spirit Bomb Goku. Even though that's the Goku from the Tree of Might movie that's on the layout, I mean, he does basically finish off movie 2, 3, and 4 the exact same way, which is Spirit Bomb. Dr. Wheelo, Turles, and Lord Slug all get taken down by the Spirit Bomb. Right, and then once we get to the cooler movie, then all of a sudden it's like Super Saiyan Goku, and then, Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, and then the Super Saiyan Spirit Bomb, and then the Miraculous Punch, and the Family Kamehameha, and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Like, it's like some of them get a little bit different in how they finish the movies off. But, like, it's just like Spirit Bomb, Spirit Bomb, Spirit Bomb, Spirit Bomb for several movies in a row. That's why they almost could have done, I mean, movie 2 and 3. So the Dr. Wheelo movie and the Turles movie, there's not really too much difference in Goku, because it's both kind of vaguely just Goku after he's trained with King Kai, but before like he's battled Frieza. It's sort of the Goku that fights in the Dr. Wheelo movie and in the Turles movie. Now in Lord Slug though, he does do kind of the full Super Saiyan thing, which is a little bit different, of course, right? The full Super Saiyan thing, I still don't think that we're gonna... Oh, there he is. I mean, they could have done a better art for Krillin, man. We're really using this old-ass, like, terrible SR art for Krillin. Like, let me just look at this. What Krillin art could they have used instead of this? I mean, I guess we could have even used some SSR art. Yeah, bro, you're gonna tell me they couldn't have used... Why not this? Why not the SSR for LR Krillin? Boom. Why don't we come in there with that art right there next to Goku, right? Like, come on. Give Krillin some respect, man. Give the boy some respect. Oh. Yeah, right, but this is support memory. It doesn't have... All right, so here's the support memory animation. All right, now, remember that a lot of the early movies, they do kind of copy a lot of the beats of the series, right? So it's like, you know, Lord Slug is kind of a little bit of a redo. He's a combo of, like, Demon King Piccolo and Piccolo Jr. It's kind of what Lord Slug is, right? And then, like, you know, that moment right there is kind of the same thing as Goku arriving on Namek and saving Gohan from Raccoon, right? It's very simple. A lot of the early movies really do just completely take elements, right? Like, even, like, Goku fighting Turles, and like, you know, the Kaioken doesn't work, like, kind of very similar to, like, Frieza and stuff like that. Although, that probably was before that. The Turles movie was probably before Goku was fighting for... I'm curious. It might have been very, very similar around there. But, like, the whole thing with the Legendary Super Saiyan, right, is that, it was just what Toei was thinking, like their version of Super Saiyan. So, like, once Super Saiyan was actually revealed, it's just, like, that became, like, a lost thing to time. Which is why, besides the, the card game. Besides the card game card, they don't really, like, pull out, like, full Super Saiyan in anything. Like, he's not in Dragon Ball Heroes. Like, you know that they just have no interest in doing anything with it when it's not even in Dragon Ball Heroes. Now, as far as I'm aware, I think one of these devs could just sit there and go, let's just add him. And then, like, you know, they just kind of, like, do it without maybe seeking approval, and then it goes through, and then all of a sudden every game is going to have it. Nice. Yeah, I haven't actually finished link leveling Slug and the band unit yet. I figured I might as well just do this now. That's good. We got a level 8 Link. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Just while grinding, you know, the Dragon Ball story event for the first time. All right, so now Lord Slug shows up. By the way, we're not done. Lord Slug does still need his LR, chat. I mean, they easily could do, like, giant Lord Slug as an LR. I really would like an old Lord Slug card as well. I mean, maybe we finally get our Dokkan Fest, and I'm like, that's good, but we need this, and we need this. But, you know, in the future, we do still need old Lord Slug, and then we also need the LR Lord Slug. Both of those have to be... Oh, the day just reset. It's going to take me a long time of loading screens to get back to where we were, so... I think I'll show what number day I'm on, and then I'll come back once we're about to head into the stage. Yep, there's that new loading screen ever since the last update. Day 2691. I need to start looking into grinding up the weapon super title, by the way, because, you know, once I hit 3,000 days, I'll have every title except for that one, so I'm going to have to tighten up a little bit. All right, let me just get back over to that stage. All right, guys, back over here after 50 minutes. All right, let's jump in. So, I'm excited for this because we do actually have art, though, of full Super Saiyan Goku in here now. I think this is going to be the stage that does it, right? Because Goku does go into that form, whatever we want to call it. It's more like, I mean, it is almost just kind of like buffed Kaioken in the movie. If you guys watch the movie, it's very quick. It's basically just a burst of Kaioken. But he is also spamming Kaioken throughout the movie, too, so it's not just Kaioken, right? But that happens. Then he does the whole thing with Piccolo where, you know, he's kind of like they could do an LR of that. That would be pretty fun. Like that rush down Goku does where, you know, kind of flashing between him and Piccolo. That shit is kind of cool. And then obviously eventually he finishes Slug with the Spirit Bomb. All right, so let's see. Is it coming up after we fight him? There it is. That is definitely not card art. But honestly, even the fact that this is in here is pretty crazy. I'm totally down with him being an LR. I would think that... let's say this does become like a major LR or something like that. Chances are definitely not 0. I don't think there's going to be a Part 2 LR related to the Slug movie, but I mean, it's a weird year with the global sync and shit like that, right? Never say never. I don't think he'd be a new named character is what I don't think. I think it would just be Goku or Kaioken Goku, like a card like that. And then, you know, maybe, you know, the active skill would be this. But remember, like, he could have, like, a melee nullification, because he does catch Slug's punch, and then just kind of, like, you know, then completely suns him right after that. But, like, I could easily see it be some type of, you know, like, active skill attack or something like that. I mean, it could be fun. I'm on board with it. I think it would be cool. How about base Goku right now? Do we have a super good base Goku? We don't, right? I know, like, I'm sure people would hear me go, oh, we want another base Goku? It's like, well, yeah, I mean, it's not last year where there was 50 good base Gokus. Yeah, we don't have a relevant base Goku right now. The best base Goku is probably 23rd World Tournament Goku. AGL Kai Goku has aged very harshly. And, of course, in LR Goku, who's on the layout, is, I mean, he was dog shit the day he came out, right? So, yeah, but Slug is crazy, so he's just able to kind of, like, outlast. Oh, shit! By the way, the physical giant Lord Slug character, we easily could see him kind of get an EZA. I think that could be pretty fun during this celebration. Now is definitely the time to do it. It seems like Bojack, I'm probably going to do a video on it a little bit later today, but Bojack is probably going to be an EZA coming up either probably next week. Probably only in a couple of days. I think Bojack will be EZing, I think. Alright, so there's that, and then, you know, eventually now we're going to finish Slug off with the Spirit Bomb. I believe there's one stage left. Once we finish this, so the team I built, by the way, was going to be good enough to get all of the missions done related to the support memory. So, you know, once we get the last stage done, like we have all of those ready to go. It's stage 3 is the one with the Kid Gohan medal. Demons from Outer Space, it's called. Alright, dude, the stage name for this. Super Namekian versus the Power of Friendship. That is true anime right there. That's what we're here for. True anime. The power of friendship. Hell yeah, dude. Damn, they couldn't have gotten the full Super Saiyan on the like banner art though, huh? Yeah, so that Piccolo right there, that's the Piccolo and Krillin Garlic Jr. card, huh? Okay. And then there's Piccolo art from the LR Broly and Trunks. Yeah, see, I do enjoy kind of seeing that, right? Like, as we go through, there's so many different good arts and characters, and we see so much of it like this. This would be a sick LR. Like they could definitely do an LR of Goku just from this movie and have like a bunch of those animations together. Like I don't like okay, let's try and predict it. Maybe okay. The active skill would actually be that. Like the Piccolo and Goku rush attack would be the active skill. I think he could have a nullification of full Super Saiyan. I think maybe like the 18 key super attack could be like a full Super Saiyan. And then like his 12 key super could just be like, you know, him crushing the minions or him in regular Kaioken or something like that. Could be a fun character. I'd be okay with it. And again, it's not... In 2023, they gave us 50 base Gokus back to back to back to back to back. All of a sudden now, it's been, what, 18 months since we've had a base Goku? So it wouldn't actually be like a, oh my god, what are they thinking? They're such stupid buffoons. Right? Like, the one that was kind of annoying this year is Namek Vegeta. Dirty Fireworks Vegeta. It's just because we have two base form Vegetas. Like, if the tech Vegeta was, like, if his Super Saiyan transformation was just an intro instead... But it's like, you know, the two base Vegetas obviously don't link up very well, which is the whole point. And then, there we go. Spirit Bomb. Time to end the movie just like usual. See you later, alligator. Oh, shit! Just a huge explosion. Goodbye. See you, Lord Slug. Dumbass. And then Goat Jirobi shows up, fresh off of his sparking zero nerfs. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so there we go. There is the Lord Slug Dragon Ball story. I believe one of the panel missions is about completing this, too. I'll probably do a video on those panel missions. Seems like the celebration missions for each celebration moving forward are going to be panel missions. I do kind of like it because it feels kind of fresh. I'll do a video going over all those. I know that I did have to clear this. That was one of the panel missions that was in there. All right, so we have all that done. So let's back up. So all the stages are done. We can go ahead and accept this. We should have the support memory ready to go. Yeah, the only mission we have to do is just awaken Kid Gohan, which I think we'll do right there. So we got the support memory. There's a couple of them. Okay, let me just cut real quick, and let me grind up the metals to awaken Kid Gohan, and we'll awaken him, and we'll finish the video up here. Alright guys, so we've got the grinding all good to go. Here is the Kid Gohan. He's been out, I believe he came out with the Lord Slug stuff back in 2018, right? Because the Lord Slug story event came out, I think with this Kid Gohan, I think with the Kaioken Goku and the Tech Lord Slug. And then there was the Banner unit, which was the Physical Giant Slug, and then also LR Bardock came out at the same time. So they kind of mixed. It's like they weren't confident in Slug at the time, so they dropped like LR Bardock, who of course would be like a very popular character, right? So, all right, there's the awakening right there. Now I noticed he had 5 links before his Dokkan awakening. So what we're gonna have to take a look at here is, whoa, I'm getting a lot of weird input. What? I think I have to reset my phone. What the hell? Weird. Yeah, it's like being weird right now. Okay, whatever. Oh, we have 2 seconds left of the video, and then we're good. Yeah, bro, what? Yeah, okay. We're gonna anyway, here, let me stop. The confused commentary, the worst. Okay. So here we got Kid Gohan ready to go here. Let's just go ahead and take a look here. So he's gonna have 2 links, because he had 5 before his awakening. No, he just has 6 links as a TUR. Can we stop, Dokkan? 6 links? Okay. Well, check this out. Why doesn't he have demonic ways? There you go. Why not? Why doesn't he have demonic ways? There you go. There's your 7th link. Doesn't even make a ton of sense. Okay, well, there we go. Let's just go ahead and grab the final mission. And then we are going to be done for the video. So let me know what you guys think of the Lord Slug Dragon Ball story. And I'll catch you guys next time. Well, here, we'll skip the loading. There we go. So let's go ahead and grab that right there. Whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. Nope. Bam. Chat, we did it. Another event completed. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.